cold days, I wonder if this place is haunted.
Sweetie deserves for years of running around between dimensions. I'm sick of this crap. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the show. So today I'm going to talk to you about a particularly good movie. This one is called Ghostbusters. The basic plot follows three scientists and a co-worker that they come up with while in the midst of their work, trying to figure out how to capture and deal with the paranormal. They are kicked out of their college before they can actually finish their work, but continue to do it in private anyways. And as luck may have it, some supernatural events are occurring which is causing a huge rise in paranormal activity, thus allowing them to succeed at their jobs and continue to protect the city while also making the money they need to survive. However, other people in the government are not as enthusiastic and want to double check that they aren't actually causing ecological harm, and thus provide themselves to be completely stupid and cause the paranormal event that the Ghostbusters are actually preventing to actually happen. And you can kind of guess the rest. So, what to say about this movie? I think there's a few things that need to be covered. First and foremost is the fact that it is very, very well written movie. The group that we have here is technically from Saturday Night Live at the time. Pretty much fresh faces. They've been out of it maybe 5 or 10 years at this point. But still very well-known actors, very good comedians, but also with their own unique little twists on things. Look at Dan Aykroyd in particular. He's actually a man who delved into the idea of actually figuring out and finding paranormal activities and being able to show ghosts in their pure form and all this other crazy stuff that he was delving into. He was really deep into it and actually looked into it really hard. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why the science of this movie works so well. Even though you don't understand it, Dan Aykroyd can give it to you and it sounds for real because he actually knows about some of this stuff. Now, has he been able to actually show us real ghosts? Nah, he's too busy trying to make any kind of buck that he can these days. Not to say that's a bad thing, but skull blues? That's a bit strange. But you know what? Dan thinks it's a good idea. I'll let him fly on that. But the other actors and the main director, who's also the head writer, can bring a lot of different sides and flavors to all this and make this uniquely enjoyable film for all people of all ages, ranging from the little kiddie levels jokes that anybody could get to the highly adult jokes that you'll suddenly realize when you're about in your late teens to early 20s. There's just multiple levels of great writing and great ideas, and on top of this they have the best special effects of the time, allowing them to make monsters that are equal parts scary as well as funny, but definitely on the scary part for some of these monsters, as they were actually quite effective. And what other movie can you watch that you can honestly say that a giant marshmallow man is actually a viable threat. Not many in my book. So overall, Ghostbusters is a uniquely good movie that still stands the test of time, and I don't care if people want to nitpick about the graphics still look great. Some of those ghosts are still terrifying. But that's all for this week. Just find the original Ghostbusters. It's now being probably re-released again on both DVD and Blu-ray at this point, and it's definitely by far worth your buy. Is it as good as the hype behind it? Oh, guarantee it is. It's some of the best comedic horror writing that ever came out of the 80s, and there's some generally really good horror comedies that came out in that decade. Anyway, that's all for this time. I'll see you next month.